Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And the White House has spun its own tale. The Democrats have spun their own tale about what's happening with the impeachment of President Joe Biden. But Darrell Issa, he wants to tell you the truth about it because it's really been confusing for a lot of people, and there's a lot of Democrat talking points out there. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Now, the Biden administration would love for you to believe that this impeachment is all about Hunter Biden and that it's all about things that just, happened when, Joe Biden was a private citizen and, all this and that. And they're going to tell you that this impeachment inquiry has started with no evidence. What they won't tell you is the entire point of an inquiry is to get evidence. You see some smoke, you're looking for the fire. There's a lot of smoke. And to pretend there's no smoke is crazy. So Darrell Issa broke down exactly why they are investigating the president. Let's take a look.
I think it's interesting that you just said for political purposes, because if you take a look at polls and Hispanic Americans, Hispanics are not as in support of Biden as they were when he ran for election. In fact, a majority now are in support of Trump, and that would be because of the illegal immigration problem. And Americans, Spanish Americans, Hispanic Americans that came in here legally are not appreciating the ignorance that's happening on our border. I got to move on to another topic with you before I let you go. You sit on the Judiciary Committee. That's one of three that's going to be deeply involved in the impeachment inquiry into President Biden. And it could be putting House Republicans in a bind of their own making because they don't vote yet. And they don't have the votes to motion for his removal. Much of the House GOP has tried to keep, the question of a full-scale removal vote at arm's length. Some believe the razor-thin majority is at stake. So the question for you is, will the formalized inquiry empower them to do more?
Well, Julie, the late Margaret Thatcher said famously that you had to win the debate before you won the vote. It's one of the reasons that pushing back or sending to committee has been important. We need to win the debate. We need to win the American people's hearts and minds and recognition that, in fact, this president has committed impeachable offenses, that he has lied to us about his relationship with his son and his business dealings that he was so involved in, and quite frankly, other things. So can we have that debate soon enough and get the vote across? I hope so. I believe we can, but it's going to require all three committees to do their job in a very public way so the public understands we're not going after the president for political purposes. We're going after the former vice president for criminal activity done on his watch with his family.
Congressman Darrell Issa, thank you for talking to us. Merry Christmas on this holiday, for taking some time.
Now, if he committed criminal acts when he was vice president, if he did, we don't know if he did, but if he did, then yes, that rises to the level of an impeachable offense. You were a public servant at the time. But an impeachment of Biden will go nowhere in the Senate. We all know that. So what is the White House really concerned about? What I believe they're concerned about is that you guys are going to find out what exactly happened, what nefarious activities the Biden family was into, and you won't vote for him. See, that's the best court. The court of the people to vote is the best court. Because you guys decide, we decide, right, who the president's going to be. Well, maybe they don't want all the evidence out there to get you to cast your vote for somebody else. I want to know what you think about this, so please let me know in the comments. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.